My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, specifically the Darkest Raptopia Estate, the second of its name. We need to take a week out because we got a lot of people off healing and moving out and moving in different quirks, so we're going to be going and killing the Sunken Crew over in the Cove. I've chosen my party mainly based on the fact that I need these people to be leveled up, so I haven't got any healers in this party, which is a dumb. But I really need Fontamai to level up, and I really need Dervil to level up, and Revere's is my only other frontliner. Like, if I could take out Revere's and put in Monty or Mulethub, and I guess I can, technically? I would, but I really wouldn't benefit enough from that to make that substitution. So instead, I'm effectively going to be running with no strong healers. We will have Dervil, who'll have Battlefield Medicine level 4. So we've got someone who can heal other targets, and we've got Marshall, who has both Redeem and Exsanguinate. Exsanguinate for healing himself, Redeem for healing others if he gets below half health. And he will get below half health quite often, because if he gets to the boss of course being the Sunken Crew that we're going to be going for, he will be grabbed by the anchor and attacked repeatedly. It's also worth noting he'll also be heavily stressed while that's occurring, and that stress will turn him rapturous rather than turning him, to a negative mood that I might want to avoid. Alright. We need Fontamai leveled up, we need Dervil leveled up. It's all pretty clear. Revere's is just going to be all damage all the time. Ancestor's Pen plus Sunring being a total of 30% extra damage, 10 extra accuracy, 5 extra crit on top of Early Riser and Slugger. He's going to be quite fast and quite powerful. The whole point being, I'm going to need to kill like 2 people in every opening round to try and keep myself relatively safe. Holy water for the final fight, not necessary. I will take like a stack of shovels. Like this? No, I think this is about what I want. Alright, let's go on the mission.
I employed a crew of particularly unsavory mariners, who for a time sailed the four corners at my behest, retrieving many valuable artifacts, relics, and rare texts. Predictably, they increased their tariffs to counter my intense stipulations of secrecy. Such resources had long been exhausted, of course, and so I prepared an alternative payment.
Murder. Murder most foul.
Devils, chained and drowning for eternity.
Alright. This could be good. I'm not going to buff the light before we get into the final, into the fight down here. Yeah, no, I'm not going to buff it. I'm not going to be interacting with that at all either. So I do have 2 characters that are kind of reliant on their bleeds in an area where bleeds are not reliable, which might immediately jump out as stupid to you, and you wouldn't be entirely wrong. Full stop. Was I supposed to continue that? You wouldn't be entirely wrong. It is kind of daft, but these are the people that I need leveled up, and I couldn't do the hag with them because the blights in the Weald are worse than the bleeds in this area.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Okay. Man, we are gonna do nothing here. Stun. Yes, please. Hit Marshall. Hit me more. Nice crit.
A death by inches.
I really need Marshall to take more damage. Okay. I did manage to hit the bleed. I do have a bleeding amulet as well, just to try and supplement my damage. supplement, rather guarantee my bleed damage.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
It's also less bad than it might appear on first blush. Don't bleed, don't bleed, don't bleed, and it doesn't. Beautiful. Yeah, it's less bad than it might appear on first blush because Marshall is also going to be lowering the bleed resistance of the targets as we fight them. I didn't upgrade Dervil's anything before I went out in this battle because I'm dumb and I forgot to. Shit. 16 bleed damage though, nice.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
This light is going to turn all the way out by the time I get up there, so I may as well loot these in low light. I should have probably just taken all of the food available so that I could heal up out of fight using it. This is actually a really good party for fighting that, but it's a really bad time to fight that. If I'm fine after the boss, I'll come back for it. That said, I'm kind of unlikely to be completely fine after the boss. We do have a map for 45% scouting chance. How much stress have you got? Only 5. So we do have a map for 45% scouting chance, and then on top of that, we... Do I want to leave that here? If I leave that there, then on the way back, I can pick it up to go to the... Nah, it's fine. I'll just pick it up now.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Paranomania does need to be removed. More than any of the rest of these. Nice. Yeah, we've got 45% scouting chance. So, I was pretty certain that I'd be scouting even though we're in low light right now. I don't use the bas reliefs. Right. Easy. Into this room and loot, and then we can go for the next curio and loot. Oh, beautiful. Throw that. It's just I'm not certain what else gets thrown. Kind of want to keep the boss. The deeds I don't care about. That said, if I can't keep any of the boss or deeds or any of the heirlooms at all,
Reward for a task well performed.
I'm not going to be too sad about that. If that just happens to be the case. Alright. Really want to finish off this Fusilier before it gets any actions. I guess I could let it have one action? There's no need to let it have one action.
Is broken. Maintain the offensive.
It's fine as long as it doesn't bleed. Oh, cool. It was actually a knockback. Shank is the bleed, of course.
Them all.
Alright, can I hit a stun on you? I put a stun on you because you're mine. A little bit of stress, sure. Guess it would have been more productive to use a heal there, actually. Very likely on Reviews. Oh well, we'll take as much time as we can to do that. Yeah, resisted. Had to expect that much. Revere's has a low HP pool, despite the fact that he seems like a character that would have a high HP pool.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
The next thing we're picking up with heirlooms is actually going to be 300 crests, so they're more important to me at the moment. 70 on your stun resist. That's gonna be rough to work through. Yeah, I don't even think I roll against you then. Okay, you're dead. And dodged. Beautiful. So we got both of the Pelagic Oracles dead before the first round ended. Or rather, none of them are going to have an action. Don't. Nice. He's got a hard noggin, doesn't he? No, he's just an early riser. Huh. I was wondering why he was resistant to that and just wasn't. He was just lucky, I guess. Okay. 70 versus 150. Actually, it's a fine chance for a stun. I don't like that the person who I have spec for the most damage has to do all of the stuns right now. It's really unfortunate.
Give them no quarter.
Please hit my frontliner. It's very important you hit my frontliner. Please hit my flagellant. This is the problem with running the flagellant and going, oh, I have a healer, I've got the flagellant. Because he doesn't do it half the time. I'm just not gonna let you hit him. 20 damage. Yeah, he's dead next round as well. Alright, now we just do all sorts of healing and attempting to crit, I guess.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
No crits. No crits?
Prodigious size
27.
alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Oh man, that's a lot. Alright. Yeah, crest for those. Fair trade. Unfortunate though. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's definitely the boss over there. That said, especially with the possibility of curios that cure negative quirks, it's really important to go everywhere. Do one fight in low light and then we can go back and pick up 3 things in dark. Yeah, it's probably worth. Might not be worth now. Just because they're going to hit us with a lot of stress if I don't take them out early. Not enough. Not really in the numbers I was looking for. Alright, that might... Crumbs. Oh, is that even... Yep, we're one short there as well. Yikes. No, 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 no. Bombing run our back line. That's really unfortunate. Both of those are going to get bleeds. One down.
Blow.
Please don't thirst for much. 6. I'm not even on half health yet. Damn it. Dervil doesn't really do much in this fight, so I may as well have them cure things. Good. Very, very handy. Please hit. Hit, hit, hit. Hard. Yay! Beautiful. Now I can get a really good redeem heal out here. Which is really fucking important. 7. Probably not going to be able to kill you unless this blights. Which it doesn't. Oh, bleed? Hey! Beautiful.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I need to hold on to pretty much everything that I currently have right now, though. I really want that ruby. Getting rid of those 4 pieces of food's actually going to come back to bite me in a really severe way, and I'm not intending.
The darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
I'm not pleased about it. Because I had 3 hunger procs already, or was it 2? I think it's just been 2. That said, that is not a good amount for having only cleared this much. This curio here, if I recall correctly, was an oyster? Fuck! 3 hunger procs already. Oh, yeah, we're not going to be feasting anymore. We might be on half ration. That's not good.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
It's a really good trinket, and I do need to take it, just in case. This one's not so good. Oh, it's worth more than a stack of gold. I think both of them are, in fact. Beautiful. That's why I can't throw away the rest of the stuff, because it's probably necessary. Dipsomania, if I can remove, is going to be really handy. Unfortunately, God-fearing is the really... Like, it has no effect on me, so I really would have wanted to keep that one and lose Dipsomania. Bunch more things that I can pick up in low light. Don't mind if I do. That's already been looted. Big gain. Medicinal herbs. That was really good. Especially for the extra food. Between that and the oyster, we actually ended up with enough for another hunger proc. Okay.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I'll turn the lights back on so that I can take the 2 food, because the 2 food means that I can take a half ration, and then I'll still have 3 hunger pings worth. Which is way too careful to be. Really?
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
That's way more careful than I probably need to be, but... I'd rather be over-prepared than under-prepared. Alright, thankfully the Cultist Enchantress is in 3rd rather than the 4th position, which means that I will be able to hit her with a Flagellant, probably guaranteeing her death. Yeah, it does, but... fine. Good crit. 2 people down before they ever get a motion. It's pretty good. Of course, he resists the bleed. He's got the bleed amulet, giving him both bleed resist, as well as the fact that he is a flagellant, so he has higher by base bleed resist. I could have targeted either of those. It wouldn't have mattered. It still would have gone for the pelagic bulwark. Come on, hit him! Hit him, though! I don't really have a reliable enough stun to try and back and forth with the pelagic bulwark, so... I'm actually just going to be finishing the fight. I mean, like, if I really wanted to, I could have the Houndmaster move 2 spaces forward and then have the Houndmaster dodge tank. But the thing is, like, it would be so that every round I could heal 2 with the Plague Doctor. Like, it doesn't give me enough to make it super worth. Alright. We only hit the stun there so that we could try and make a different action. Good heal. Go for the self-heal here rather than the stress heal. Just because healing is going to be so rare. Another 4 food, that's huge.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
See, we do need to camp before we go to the boss, so now it's time for light out. Camp. Light out.
Darkness closes
Loot.
in, haunting the hearts of men.
I can't throw away my torches yet.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
No one has a disease here, right? Yeah, none. You are missing the only one I want on you, Lash's Kiss. Plan takedown, by the way, is actually versus size greater than 1. It says size 2, but it means size greater than 1. That's going to be really, really handy. Unfortunately, I don't actually have any nighttime ambush prevention. Whoops. Yeah, we got ambushed. That could have been a lot worse. I don't have Blackjack at the ready. I've only got 1 damage dealer. Alright. Guess this is going to have to be damage rather than the stun. Party positioning basically rectified. Don't pull him forward, though. Thank you. Okay, you're dead before you get an action. Actually going to roll the damage across instead. I'm just going to accept that the frontliner will get 1 action. That's fine. Hit him again. No, not that one. No! You fools! I really needed him on high hell. Gosh. Alright. 1 dead. Heal him as much as I can. I'm probably going to have to feed him before we go in as well. It's going to suck. Whatever.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
That's really frustrating. Alright. That contains loot. I should have dropped the medicinal herbs though.
The light, the promise of safety.
Alright. How much do I want to commit? 1 hunger proc. That entire walk back. Do I think I'll only get 1 hunger proc? That'll have to decide whether or not we go for it. Alright. It's fight time. Anyone got an ability they need to change out? Yeah, I was gonna give you a mark. Hang on. Let's untag all of these, give you the mark, then give you flashbang and finish him. And caltrops, rather. You're already set up, as you always are. Beautiful. Anything for you? I can't disorienting blast the front line, unfortunately. There's no move chance increase, so I'm probably not going to hit that either. Emboldening Vapors. Yeah, it's never going to be any of those. It's just going to be Noxious Blast, pretty much. And Plague Grenade, but mostly Noxious. Let's be honest with one another. Alright, let's go in. Gotta make sure to use both my dog treats in this fight as well.
Death, the captain shouts his orders, and the crew obeys.
No. Move backwards. This guy's got big bleed resist. This one does not. I've got to start hitting him with the bleed debuff. This positioning isn't actually horrible, because Revieres can still use all of his abilities from there. Keep forgetting that this party gets shuffled a bit in this fight.
Impressive.
Casual crit for 48. Heave 2's our front line. Mutiny. If I did get hit by that debuff, I would have removed it. Come on, drowned ropeman. Gotta kill him. One down. Start blighting the Sunken Crew as well. Boarding clutch front line. Yeah, you're not gonna bleed him somehow. I believe he's probably fine against that. Unfortunately, the Sunken Crew gets so many actions that the marks wear off really quickly. I forgot about that, actually. That marks aren't particularly powerful here as a result. That said, it did give us that 148 crit, so... yeah. Pretty good for that reason, if nothing else. Good buff.
Ground quakes.
The 17. That got resisted apparently as well. Yikes. Unfortunately managed to hit a bleed there. It's gonna be really annoying. I can probably just kill the Sunken... no, but he's gonna heal by 8 like every turn. Whatever. We can kill the Sunken Crew. Crits for 18. Alright. Die now. No? Die? Thank you. Jeez.
Forever, deep in the swirling blackness, far beyond the light's reach.
Guess I'll save those dog treats. I don't think we can do this. We'd need a recovery fight somewhere here. Alright, we'll try. We'll try. Well... I mean, it's dumb. It's dumb, it's stupid, it's not good. But there is a possibility that we can set ourselves up to be able to do it. I should take that chance. Especially because the final thing that we get, the Ancestor's Candle, is really important to me, actually. It is really powerful. Especially because I run majority highlight runs. It is really powerful for me. There's 3 fights here. There's got to be at least one of those that we can recover a decent amount off of. If we had a better stunner and a better healer, I'd feel a lot better about this, but we don't.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Shovels can now go. Unfortunately. This is not a recovery fight, but I can use a couple of recovery abilities here. I also forgot to reshuffle my party, because I'm dumb. Good heal. One down. Stun you out of position if I can. I'm actually really happy that you crit me there. As much as I don't like the stress, I am only going to become rapturous, which is fine. Anyone going to act fast enough? Yeah! That's not going to be good enough, though. As long as we stun this front liner, we should be okay. And looks like we do. That's got to be a self-heal. If only you'd crit, that would have been really handy. Too far. Too far. I can stun him again. That's huge. That's huge. That's another couple turns of recovery, in fact. Well, when I say a couple, what I meant was one. And we'll only pretty much be able to hug the dog. That said, we're on a lot better health now than we were prior.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay. Move back ever so slightly. Remove Dipsomania. Yeah! I'm really happy that that happened like that. It was really handy. Go. This is also really not a recovery fight, so... kind of saddened by that as well. And I've moved her to a position where I can't hit her. Man, just making this life real hard on myself. Don't go there. Alright, Pelagic Widemouth is now dead. Elsa's Enchantress is not. Good hit, though. And she's dead. Beautiful. Okay. That's another crit. That one didn't need to crit, but it did, so thanks, I guess. Same thing again. Heal him back up. Pelagic Widemouth is much more dangerous. So we'll roll against it. Didn't work out. Thankfully, we're now in a position where Marshall as a Flagellant is working perfectly. God, crit me again. Time for him to become rapturous. Brrr! Look at him go.
Even the aged oak will fall to the tempest's winds.
Holy shit. Oh, he's dead already. Beautiful. That actually could not have worked. Damn it! Oh, I didn't want him to go next.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
That's really unfortunate. Alright. This is gonna suck because my first turn has to be redeem. Stress wave hits 2, kind of reasonably as well. Here's our heal up. Nice dodge, Reveres. Good. Kills its roll in time as well. If we can get someone to act before the Pelagic Oracle next turn, we can probably... Never mind. Nice dodge! Nope, not dead, unfortunately. Hit the flag. Would have been really nice if you hit the flagellant. Unfortunately, the stun wouldn't have done it because I still would have needed to apply another dot to end up killing the Oracle. Alright, let's see if I get a turn for any sort of healing at all. Nope. Jute Tapestry, though.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Now, this is the true test. Do I get all the way back to this Curio without a hunger proc? Because if I do, I can just eat 4 things. That's 4 food, rather. On our Rapturous. Unfortunately, I did lose all of my camping buffs. That is going to be particularly annoying. Just in case you're wondering, that was exactly the last possible space that could have occurred on. We're gonna have to stun the backline here. I don't usually like doing that, but it will prevent this one from getting an action. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I sincerely thank you. I don't want them hitting the back line. It's a really unfortunate debuff. Alright. Heal myself as much as I possibly can. Yeah, that probably should have been a dual heal. Wasn't even thinking about it at the time. It's probably the same amount of healing either way. On the flagellant is what I mean.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Alright. Let's think about this. Mark for Death is probably still really good here. Finish him goes for the third line. Collect Bounty does as well, though. Caltrops, unlikely to be used. Incision is unlikely to be used. Battlefield Medicine is likely to be used. I think this is it. I think this is what we do. I really just want this final...
The infinite malignity.
That's the worst shuffle, though. Holy shit, is that a bad shuffle. 33% chance for that stun, unfortunately. Right. Well, we've fixed our party, but took a lot out of us. Took pretty much all of our first actions. Undulating Withdrawal means he's going to be at the back of the party. 2 of our party members dodged. 1 of them got crit.
Death waits.
That's not going to help anyone, unfortunately. Heal myself up, completely remove one of the enemies from the fight. Hit the mark off. It will lower protection as well, which is going to be kind of really important. I blight over 2 turns? No. I need to be hitting the Grotesque Shambler. Okay, 16 is really good. Undulating Withdrawal, unfortunately means he's moving back again, and another crit on the back line is not okay. Especially when it crit with a DOT. We might be in the position where it's now time to just leave. Please be virtuous. Hopeless.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
Gonna need to take out at least one of these. Remove that dot because it would have been another 12 damage. Thank you for not critting anyone this... Oh, instead you just blight literally everyone for 9 damage apiece. Okay. Time to retreat.
A wise general cuts losses and regroups.
You can't say I didn't try. I didn't have a healer for the party. We did have a lot of damage, but unfortunately with the initial shuffle having to give up our first turn,
Finally claim their due.
we got really screwed. We still managed to kill the Sunken Crew. Unfortunately, now we've got a bunch of people who have horrible things. Lethargy definitely needs to be removed. Nithemania doesn't matter at all, but I guess I'm just going to have you go to the brothel now. Cove Explorer being removed is unfortunate, and Zoophobia is horrible. Damn it.
A finely crafted instrument of butchery and bloodshed. Yours for the taking.
Okay. Let's have a look. Who is highest level without a good weapon? I mean, I guess that's Marshall now. He's a weapon tinker, though, so we'll have someone else do it. You're not a weapon tinker, so now you'll take the free weapon. And then Marshall, his is cheaper anyway. Why is Revere's so much more expensive than Marshall's? You're not an armor tinker, so why is your thing cheaper? Weird. Weird. Alright, we have a bunch of people we need to lock things in and lock things out on. Unequip and resort our trinkets, though. We do have good trinkets. God, so much stress on everyone. Right. Marshall, you can't fucking flagellate because this piece of shit is already taking... I can't even increase the flagellant area to the point that you can use it. So... I guess you're just going to be locked out for a week. Let's have you clear zoophobia. I don't even know if you can become irrepressible. I would lock in Weapon of Light, Warrior of Light, but you do most of your damage through dots. So sure, just lock out your zoophobia. Dervil, lock out your lethargy. Revere's... Oh, it was Dervil that became the... No? Who gets better stress relief from the brothel right now? No one? Did someone lose that? Oh, no, it's Fonzmai. Alright. Stress relieve yourself at the brothel. Montel, Major General, all of these people need better removal techniques. You'll never drink. I don't really want to put them into gambling halls either, though. Guess I kind of have to. Don't really have much of a choice here. That's a shame. Alright, and Montel will have you hold a trinket that I don't particularly like. This hasn't worked for me in the past, but maybe it'll work at some point in the future. Clear as many of their negatives as possible. Anyone else that I want to clear some stuff up from? Don't really like evasive. Cetomania. Sure. Mercurial, but there's nothing I really want to lock in on Fizzblood. Beast Hater and Nocturnal fits you. You're definitely getting locked in. We need to remove those. The thing is, I keep taking missions that I'm trying to use to just keep myself above board while I heal the rest of my crew from the horrible things that have happened to them, so that I can then prepare myself to go into the courtyard. But then on all of the missions I'm going, I'm getting worse things occurring. Ugh. Life is tough. And then you die. That's why we get high, because you never know when you're going to go. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.